Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
From back at their own 10-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here we go. Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. West right there. Go.
To throw is Fields.
Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And here we go on 4th down, Fields.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
And that one caught downfield by Boyd.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown!
Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
A Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. go.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Now it's Fields.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So nothing doing there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
11. You got a mini base. Go.
Again, Fields. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
11, Thomas.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10.
12. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
McPherson now for the extra point.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here we go.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He'll find Jones again, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
An audible here to get a new look.
Hey, Ken.
On 4th down, Fields.
Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
T. Higgins
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 3 yards.
The first down carry here for Johnson. There he goes, right side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Play action. It's Fields.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Moore, the man in motion.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On third down, Johnson. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
87 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Throwing on second and long.
Fields
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset, And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
11, Thomas. 11.
Now Burrow on first down. And that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
12.
Here's Burrow.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals are pouring it on. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Bengals 50, Bears 3. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, son.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This complete to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here's Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And this is caught. He hits more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Fields going to change things up here. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. Second and goal from the 1. Now they'll change things up. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47 after the loss to start out. Here's second and 11. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they're going to speed things up here.
11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Second down and 3.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Here we go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they will take a knee here. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They run for it with Mixon. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
On play action, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action, Fields.
He'll buy some time right. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Fields now to throw.
Just keeping the play alive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Back to throw, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to have it here just